Hello people, welcome to Man United Gang, back again with another video. So we're going to react to Ole's press conference. We're going to talk about the questions that he was asked and the answers that he gave out. So Ole was asked about injury updates, and therefore he talked about Anthony Martial, he talked about Marcus Rashford, and he talked about Mason Greenwood. So he said that about Anthony Martial, he's not sure, he has not seen him, and therefore that is obvious and it is a clear indication that Anthony Martial will not be available for selection. What about Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford? So he said that they were in training, but still he's not sure about them. He will only be sure after today's training session, and therefore we have to wait for that and see if they will be available. Then another question that Ole was asked was about Brighton. What does he think about Brighton? So he said that he's very much aware that Brighton is a very difficult team to play against, and therefore he says that we have to be at our best in order to beat Brighton comfortably. So Ole is very much aware that Brighton is a very dangerous team, and therefore we have to be at our best to beat Brighton. Then he was also asked about Paul Pogba. What does he think about Paul Pogba now that he's come from international break? He has played well, then is now injury free. He said that Paul Pogba is a very important player to Manchester United. He has been a very important player, and therefore he's very confident that this man will give us goals going forward. That is up to the end of the season. Then again, he was also asked about the future of some players, that is players to keep and those that Manchester United is likely to sell. But he said that of course the future of some players is not yet decided, but that will be decided in due course. That is after the completion of the season, and that is a very good answer. But there are some players that I can say we cannot afford to lose, like Paul Pogba, who is a very intelligent and very good player. So I believe Paul Pogba will stay at Manchester United. Then he was also asked about the situation of Aaron Wan-Bissaka as the right back, and he said that Aaron Wan-Bissaka, when it comes to 1v1 defending, then he is a very fantastic player. But he also commended Aaron Wan-Bissaka and said that he is improving each day. These days he contributes to going forward, and that is a positive, and therefore he says that the man is still young and he believes that he will improve as time goes by. Then he was also asked about Manchester United coming out and talking about anti-racism, and he said that he's very glad that the club is talking about this and nothing of the sort will be tolerated at the club. Then he was also asked about Erling Haaland, and he said that him as a Manchester United manager is not there to talk about Erling Haaland. He can only talk about him as his ex-coach, which is very honest of him, and therefore if anything will come that Manchester United should sign Erling Haaland, he will not reject it, but he will welcome it. But for now, he says that we'll only talk about Erling Haaland as his ex-coach, and therefore he said that if there's any decision to make, then Erling Haaland will make that decision, but he cannot make that decision for him. Then another thing that Ole was asked was about the situation of his goalkeepers. He was asked about Dean Henderson, now that he has done very well while De Gea was away, and De Gea himself, our number one goalkeeper. So he said that both of them will be involved. He has no doubt about that. Both of them will be involved because we still have so many games to play until the end of the season. He said that when it comes to Europa League, we want to go all the way. Then we also have, I think it is 9 games remaining in the Premier League. So he said that all of them will get involved, and therefore we should not be worried, because all of them are good goalkeepers, and therefore he has to make a decision, and therefore the decision will come on merit. That goalkeeper that will play very well and that goalkeeper that will be able to help us win the game is the one that will play. I think that was very positive of him. So those were what Ole was asked and the answers that he gave, and I think he did the press conference very well. So let me know also what you think about the press conference and the questions that Ole was asked and answered. But all in all, I believe Manchester United, we are going somewhere, and we will be back soon to be title contenders. So I want to thank you for watching and participating. I want to remind you, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, I want to say bye bye. See you next time.